This is the Jerry Show, and this is Movo's MOVO slider. I'll go ahead and put the model number up on the screen right now, but this slider is for time lapses, for really slow, fine movement. And real quick, let's just go over what this does and how it works and all that. Right now, I put it on a unlevel surface, so that way I can just go ahead and show you. They do have these 4 parts right here that will actually screw up and downwards. So the first thing I want to do is level to make sure I'm level, and you can see I'm quite a bit far off right now, but it's pretty simple just to spin these out. So I'll just go ahead and try to get that done. And the level is actually found right here on the part that slides. Oh, this one's a little stuck. There we go. Alrighty, now that I finally got it level, like I said, the level is right here on the actual part that slides itself. But this is the unit. It's a solid unit. I mean, this thing is very well built. It's quite heavy. I'd say maybe around 12 to 13 pounds at least, every bit of that. And on this side, we have a little hot shoe mount, or cold shoe, I should say, so we can slide in there. And this is nice because we can put a monitor on here if you want to view the footage live as you're shooting it. Screw these down here a little bit more. It was wiggling there. But other than that, we have the motor. Now this is the controls. This is a wireless slider. It's pretty sweet. It's wireless. We have this is the actual one that plugs into the slider, which runs off of 18650, three of them. And then we have this wireless. You can see the Movo here, and this one is the remote to this. So as long as this one and this is on the same channel, you can put this one aside and just use this one. But like I said, this is the main controller. You can see we have a max and a minimum. Now these speeds on this is very slow. It's made for time lapses and very slow movement from one side to the other. I'll have to time it and tell you for sure, but it's at least a minute or so, and there's no way to really speed it up. The minimum and the maximum, I'll go ahead and put those on the screen. But I did want to show you the 18650s. All these are included. 4 of these are included, and they're just the 18650s, 3.7 volts, 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and there is a charger that is included. And this is going to give you quite a bit of time. I've never actually killed this. I've been out doing lots of slides, and I've never actually killed the batteries on it yet. I just kind of keep recharging them with the charger that is included. So now that we have all that set aside, this is the actual slider, and what I'm going to do now is turn it on. There's an on-off switch on the side of this, so I'll just go ahead and turn it on. And now I have it set to minimum now. I'm going to turn it to max, and I'm going to show you the max of this right now. So this is what it is. And you might even have trouble seeing that moving. So what I'm going to do is actually take a camera now and put my camera on there. And before we jump too far into this, I did want to show you the case. It comes with this case, and these legs actually unscrew at the bottom, and they have their own case too. And they're made out of I'd say a cast aluminum, just to kind of reduce on the weight. But they don't include a ball head, so you have to get your own ball head. I just have this one by Joby. I think it's about $30. I've been using it for years. It works excellent. So basically, I'll just take that and I'll screw that onto the slider itself. You can see we're still getting some movement here. I'd want to tighten these up, and there's these too, so you can actually lock them into place. In days that it's really windy like today, I probably should do that. But I'll go ahead and take my camera and see if I can get it in here the right direction. And there we go. Now you can kind of see how fast this is moving. Now I'll go ahead and start it. But what I can do is I can push down and then boom, go like that, and it starts moving by itself. And once again, let me go ahead, get this stuff because it is very, very windy out. So that is the max speed right there. And this is almost a movement that you wouldn't really be able to get if you were doing it by hand. I mean, this is so slow and smooth that, I mean, I know I couldn't do it with my slider at home that's not motorized, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll turn it down to the slower setting, and then it almost looks like it's not moving at all. It's pretty slow and works very well for time lapses. So enough with that to stop it. I would just tap down like that, and once again I can go left or right by itself. Now to use the wireless one, we have an on-off switch, and this does run off the same 18650 5000 milliamp hour battery. We had the same controls, the minimum and the max, the left and right. So I can just go ahead if I want to go left. Oh, let me make sure I'm on the same. There's two of these dip switches on the back. They need to be on the same, and they weren't. This one and this one now are on the same, so now it is working. And I can do the hands-free control at this one too. And I'll go ahead, this is the minimum, and I'll turn it all the way up to the maximum. And once again, if I want, I can switch it in mid, like glide or slide, I suppose you used to say. I can just push the other direction. And then to stop it, I just push down. And now if I didn't want it to go by itself, then I can also just use this. And this is for, I mean, this is best for lining up that shot if you're, you know, you just got to be creative, however you want to use it, you know, but this is basically what it does, what it looks like. And real quick, I have some flags behind me, and I've already showed some of the demonstration of how this works and scenarios to use it in, but I figure I'll do these flags. It's a super windy day, and that way you can see this one more time work in action. But that is the Movo electric slider, definitely durable, and I'm really digging it. So that's that. Thanks for watching.